But
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Overland 870 podcast. I'm your host, Brad, and with me, as always, is my good buddy Dan from the Crayon Brotherhood. And tonight, we have the pleasure of having one of my good friends in here, Ben from Semper Gumbie. Ben, how are you doing tonight, brother?
Good. How you guys doing?
Man, we are doing absolutely great, or at least I am. So, I mean, I don't know about you. So, we're just getting back into the swing of things. We just came off Overland of America, and we were out there hanging out, having a good time. Got to see you out there. Get to come by, stop by, and say hi and all that good stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm say getting a weird thing on my. There we go. I got fixed up. I was getting a weird deal popping up on my computer. Sorry about that. So how was Overland of America for you?
I was kind of consumed with some other things, that I had come up, but I try to make the best of it, and I got a chance to talk with a lot of the vendors, and got to hang out with some folks. But most of the time, I was trying to schedule. I was on the phone trying to schedule stuff to have my camper picked up. So,
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot of stuff out there, but I did get around a little bit.
Well, we saw you out and about running around talking to everybody. So I mean, it's always good at those events for all of us to get out and say hi to everybody. I mean, I was glad I got to see you, and of course Dan was busy. He was doing his duties for Overland.
Yeah,
you had all kind of stuff to do, didn't you, Dan?
man, I was running everywhere, running and gunning the whole time, and I didn't get to swim. I barely made the events. I mean, there is a ton of stuff I didn't even get to film because I was just scattered everywhere. So,
yeah, I didn't even get to go in the water. I didn't get to go in the water. No, not
really?
This year. Yeah.
Oh, well, I fell in the pool. Like I completely flopped the belly flop contest. Like I failed miserably at it, and I probably have one of the largest bellies of anybody.
And it was hot.
It was hot. Yeah, that's what. Oh yeah, Gina's like, that's my wife. Hostess with the mostest. Yeah, it was like crazy hot out there. I wasn't expecting it to be that hot, but it was. It
wasn't last year. Last year was not that hot.
Yeah. How was it over in the
this year?
The content creators area. Y'all were on the pavement, weren't you? Weren't you over there?
No, we were on grass. Y'all
were on grass over there?
Yeah, the storytellers were on pavement.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that I would not want to have been over there. That would have been super duper hot. Yeah. So, but besides that, all that fun we had over there, you had a tiny little bit of a mishap. You got that worked out, got that fixed up good for you. You made it out of that situation safe. And then, we had some stuff going on over there. We had a little after party. We had, I guess you guys heard it. We got two of our good friends that are friends with us. Kayla and Corey got engaged at Overland of America. They're in the chat.
Congratulations!
I heard the clapping and the screaming. I guess when that was the proposal, so I knew that it was going down.
Yeah, we kept that secret for quite a bit. Like we were doing our best to keep that locked down. We weren't supposed to talk about any of that, but we were glad everybody got to. We're glad everybody got to show up. All of our friends got to show up and see all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to both of them.
Oh, we appreciate that. I just been like, we were talking about this while ago. I was checking out all the awesome stuff that you got back in there, back behind your back. You guys see all that fine equipment laying around back there.
Yeah. I'm building this off-grid cabin. I'm going to go with all solar and everything. So This is some of the stuff I had in the camper, but the other things on the other side is what we're going to be powering this whole property with. So
Yeah, well, let's talk a little bit about the homestead you got going on out there.
Okay.
Because that's really interesting. In case you guys haven't been following this on Instagram, I've been following it since they dropped the first building off, since they dropped the building over there. And you went through the issues with getting it leveled and I don't know if you guys did watch that, but you guys need to go back and watch that. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I should have just stayed in Colorado, man. I came back to Tennessee and everything just went south, man.
Oh, come on, man. It's not, you got stung by a wasp?
No, I had some stuff happen in Colorado, at the end of the expo. I had in the Ozarks and fall on my eye in the middle of the night and cut my eye in the camper. And it was.
And that, folks, is Starlink. So yeah, Ben is out in the middle of nowhere. So there he is. He's back. We had to lock up for you for a second with another Starlink hiccup, but all good. But yeah, that place you're building out there is going to be awesome, dude.
It's a lot of work, I used to watch some of this stuff on, Discovery Channel, Homestead Rescue, and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, it's, but until you really do it, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I mean,
hey,
that's an everyday thing that you're out there. I mean, you're building your house, you're building your little homestead area out there when you're not out on the road, out, running around doing everything. I mean, you're like the rest of us. We all go to expos. We go to do all kind of stuff. We're at events all the time, out camping, and then you come back from camping to camp again and to build build a house.
Yeah, well, being an overlander and going out and do dispersed stuff helps out a little bit. So, it wasn't too bad of a transition, but, sort of like camping with a roof.
With a roof. Well, yeah,
but
that's what we say, that's what we say about Dan too, just camping with a roof. Isn't that right, Dan?
But, I have no electricity bill. I have no water bill. I have no mortgage bill. I sold my house and bought the land outright. So, it's just, it feels
awesome.
nice.
That's the American dream, to not have an electric bill. I'm telling you what.
We probably have an electric bill, but that's mine and my wife's goal is once our son graduates, he's got 4 years left, is building a little tiny home and just kind of doing the traveling and have a home base. That's it. That's 1-2 bedroom, nothing. That's it. That's all we want.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to do that, Ben? Like when you decided to do the Gumbie homestead, what made you pull the trigger on that?
Well, it all started with me going full time on the road in December. I left my job and I was like, you know what? I want to travel full time. So in December, I headed to Florida and started my way all around and, started the season with Save. And I was going to go to all these expos and camp in between. And then it got to the point where it's like, man, I got to reset. I got to do maintenance. I got to get all this stuff done. So I need to have a base. So a buddy of mine that lives down the road, he said that there was some property for sale. And I said, well, let's go look. And I actually put in an offer without even looking at it. I just took their, I'm like, oh my God, it had a house there on the driveway that was vacant for years with bees and raccoons and snakes living in it. It had an outhouse. I mean, it had trees everywhere, ticks, fleas, you name it. And I was like, what the heck did I just do? But luckily they had all the heavy equipment, they're farmers. So they helped me out and because I was staying with them for a little bit, but it's coming along. I mean, it's like I said, it's a lot of work. I search Marketplace for a lot of stuff, and that's the best way to get stuff for the homestead. But I needed a base. Yeah.
That's the Overlander way. Search marketplace. That's exactly what we do. Constantly search marketplace. But no, I mean, but that's cool, man. Just going out. We've talked to a couple people on here that are full time on the road, and that ultimately I think is a lot of people's goal that do this. Unfortunately for me and Gina, we're not going to be able to do that because we got the grandkids are within 2 miles of us, and we can't get out and do that. But that's something that I have always wanted to do. And it kind of hits home with me when I get to see you guys doing this stuff. And I'm like, man, this is what I really want to do. And it takes a lot of bravery and a lot of fortitude to go out and do that because, I mean, that's a dream for me. I mean,
well, there is some drawbacks. A lot of people see the glorious side. Oh, man, I'm just going to travel, camp from place to place and stuff. But then you got to take in consideration weather. If it wasn't for, Bill and Deb at Cottywopple, they would message me all the time and say, you got bad weather headed your way, or, hey, you got some nasty weather. You need to, move on or, stuff like that. Weather, equipment failure, sickness, getting hurt, it's just a lot of stuff. And when I was in Florida, out in the Ocala National Forest, out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I was way out there and there was nobody around. And I started setting up camp. And all of a sudden, these backpacker hippies come trotting out of the woods. And I'm like, what in the heck? And I found out they're called the Rainbow People.
Okay.
And they that's all they do. They're full-time backpackers on the road and they all travel in these groups. But I was like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. And, here comes a guy looking like Forrest Gump that just ran across the U.S. with a backpack come out of the woods, man. I was like, you look like you didn't get shot.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I've not had that happen to me yet, but I could see it happening. I've had plenty of people drive up on us and be out in the middle of nowhere camping. And I've had just like a random 3-wheeler or 4-wheeler and some guy with no shirt on and, and some blue jean shorts drive up on top of us. But, I haven't had the Rainbow Brigade, come jogging out of the woods.
Yeah, it's a real thing in Ocala. I tell you that. But I mean,
we don't get. Stephen Moore's right, man. We don't get a whole lot of backpackers. We get a lot of crackheads. So we get a lot of crackheads in the woods. We don't get a whole lot of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, and that's good. You mentioned that about Bill and Dad. Doing that. Telling you when you got bad weather coming in and out of that. We've got in our group that we camp with and we go out and stuff. Everybody shares that. And Michael Rhodes is our resident weatherman for over here, and he usually lets us know when there's some bad stuff coming in, especially to the National Forest. He'll tell everybody. He's on there, 45 minutes to an hour ahead of everybody else, saying, "Hey, we're fixing to get hit here. You're fixing to get here. If you're camping here, be ready for this." And he does a great job taking care of all of us. Somebody said the Rainbow People have sued my agency.
I mean, the comments on that Rainbow People are just pouring in, but
I know. Yeah, that's like Jessie from Feral Chicks. Yeah, she's like, if the weatherman leaves, we are all leaving.
Yeah,
but
the adventure crew, he's in Florida, so he knows about the Rainbow People. That's Daryl Green, right there. So
yeah, we're gonna have to get him on here, and we're gonna have to have the two of you guys sit down and talk about the Rainbow People because I'm genuinely intrigued about this now.
Look it up. You can Google it. It's a bunch of. I mean, but they keep the place clean, I guess. But basically they're overlanders without vehicles.
Oh my gosh, my phone is blowing up. People are texting me about this.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
but it was a trip, and like I said, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden, Hoku alerts, and all of a sudden, here comes a backpacker that looks like he's homeless, and I'm like, what the heck?
Did you offer him some Mamu's Kitchen?
No, and there's big news with Mamu's in the end of October, so for people. I can't really say what it is, but Paul Murray is going to release something to the public at the end of the month.
Hey, let me tell you what, we love that. We love that food. We love that. That is like a trail choice for us all the time.
Yeah.
So, except for Dan. Dan only cooks tomahawk.
Well, their food is good. And the other one that was at Overland of America, their food was good. Don't get me wrong. For food out of a bag, it is really good. I just have, from my time in the Marine Corps, an aversion to eating food out of a bag you got to add water to. I'm sorry. But for what it is good.
Gone are those days in those green little packets that look like cat food.
Yeah. I have an entire case of MREs waiting for Dan, just waiting for him. Just
when I was at the police department, we got some we got a whole bunch of MREs from GSA and all that stuff that they were getting rid of, and we used to have the prisoners come over and help clean the police department, and we gave them a bunch of MREs. It was so bad, even the prisoners didn't want to eat it.
It is. Well, it says on there for military and prison use only on the milk and stuff.
Yeah.
For prison use only?
Yeah. For inmates and military service members or whatever. But yeah, it said it big letters on the milk.
Yeah.
I've never looked at that because I don't drink milk. I know it's odd.
So milk, don't worry. I'm trying to, Brad, real quick. How do I put a picture in here? Because I got a picture of these rainbow people. I'm trying to put
you didn't found it? Okay, so go down to present. It's the plus in the center, and then slides, files, PDF, extra cameras. Can you
present?
Yeah.
All right. People are tuning in.
Present.
Here comes the rainbow.
Oh, look, here we're going to get to see the rainbow people. I'm glad you brought this up because I didn't know anything about these rainbow people. And I'm like, here we go.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just being quiet. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm stopping.
Well, a lot of them they didn't look like,
Gypsies.
I mean, they look like hippies, but the other guys look like, when Forrest Gump ran across the U.S.?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the guy looked like. I mean, I was like, holy smoke. Like the guy sitting down by that sign.
Oh, gotcha.
Behind the white shirt. But that's them. They all kind of meet up. I guess that's their expo.
The center of the picture, the guy with the guitar, that's what I look like without a guitar.
That's right there. That's the guy that's what they look like.
They look harmless.
Yeah, that's a lifestyle.
Yeah. Like I said, it's overlanding without a rig.
Yeah. That's more like rough landing, to be honest with you. That's rough.
They're real.
Yeah, Pete's like, I thought the rainbow people would have more guitars. Like I thought they would have more guitars. I would have to agree with that statement, Pete. I would think they would definitely have more guitars or some bongo drums, possibly a tambourine.
Yeah. I don't know how they feed the dogs.
That's wild.
Yep.
Yeah, but that would seriously, I guess that would bother me if I was camping and they just rolled out on me. I mean, I was like, they appear to not move in singles. They seem to move in packs.
It's like a zombie horde.
Well, Ben, you're brave, bro.
What's that?
I said you're super brave when they just rolled out of the woods because I'd been like, oh, God.
Well, I've got Hoku with me, so I'm not worried.
My dog would. Yeah, well, you got a good dog. Luna, our dog, she's out with us. She would have just barked at them and ran over there and asked to see if they had any brownies. That's all she would have done. She would have ran over there to get them.
I just pumped up the X-Bed mattress, so because I'm going to pack it up. As soon as I pumped it up,
there you go.
He jumps on it.
Do you like that X-Bed? Do you like that?
I do. It's actually pretty comfortable. I mean, I've tried a lot of different mattresses. It's pretty good, and it's green.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah, it's like Sarge, green like Sarge.
Yeah, everything that's green. But no, they're good. They're good. I mean, for the price of them, they're really really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So hey, so let's talk about Expo East. So
Okay.
what's going on? What's happening over there?
I wasn't gonna go because I was busy getting the Gumbie gathering all get together, but Devos Outdoors, Devos Lights called me earlier this week, or actually last week, and asked me if I would come work the booth with them and put Sarge in the booth. I said, sure, support.
Did we lose everybody? Oh, just okay.
Yeah, it looks like we just lost him for just a second. He'll be right back. This once again is for Starlink. There we go. He's back.
Yeah. So basically they called me and asked me if I wanted to work the booth and put Sarge in it for Overland East, and I said sure, why not? I mean, I don't have a camper now, so I've got plenty of room, and so I agreed. So I'll be headed out there, and then they've been a real good supporter of the channel. Last year at the Gumbie gathering, everybody that didn't have a Devos light at the gathering went home with a Devos light.
Wow, that's awesome. Devos is a great company. I mean,
yeah, they are.
I'm rocking several of them myself. I don't think anybody that we really camp with doesn't have a Devos. I mean, and it's
Tim gave me one. I don't have the stick for it, but I've got the light. It only works for about 10 minutes and it goes dead.
Yeah, I don't bring my tripod now because I use those sea sucker mounts on there, and I just stick it to the windows or
Mm-hmm.
But in fact, Old Man on the Ridge right there, I forgot to give him. I told him I would send him one, and I forgot all about it. And he reminded me at Overland of America, so he got a Devos light at Overland of America.
Yeah. Hey, look. I love mine. We have three. We have three now. And I got two from a friend of ours. Like, she had ordered some extra ones. She didn't want them, so I ended up getting them from her. But they have come in super handy. The first person I saw use one, I think, was Max Moore. Max had one. We were out camping, and I was like, man, I got to get one of those things. And it took me forever to make my mind up which one I wanted. But
they got a new one coming out, and we're going to be previewing it at.
Yeah.
15.
They're going to be previewing it at Starlink.
They're going to be previewing at the Gumbie Gathering is where they're going to be previewing it at. Because we're fixing to talk about the Gumbie Gathering if you guys don't know what that is yet. Of course, everybody in here probably does. We're paused for our clients, Devos. Oh, no.
Gumbie down.
Gumbie down. Gumbie down.
Yeah,
so he'll be back.
I'm here.
Oh,
he's back.
No, we're going to be previewing a new light from Devos. It's 15,000 lumens.
Wow. Holy crap. That's like a football stadium light.
It was made for a pickleball court.
Oh. Jeremy McGinnis, pickleball courts.
Yeah, but we're going to have it there at the booth. In fact, and then hoping to bring one over to the Gumbie gathering. In fact, our host is in this room right now, Old Man on the Ridge, where he is hosting the event on his property.
Wow, that's awesome. So why we're talking about the Gumbie gathering, since you brought it up. So we started out doing something kind of similar with what we were doing, but tell us about the Gumbie gathering and how you got started with that, and what got you going with it.
Well, it started with we were camping, myself, Black Truck Adventures, and Brian Waters. We were at the Lyndon B. Johnson grasslands in Texas, and we said, you know what, we should have a subscriber or two come join us when we go camping. And so I brought up, I said, well, why don't we invite a bunch of YouTube channels, and each YouTube channel will hold a drawing and invite one subscriber with them. And then they all, we had like 8 channels, and then last year it actually came into play, and it was such a blast. We had 8 YouTube channels and 8 subscribers, and we had about 21 people that showed up to the St. Francis um, park, national forest out there. And what I do is I don't give the locations. I'll give the town where it's at so people can plan. And then 2 or 3 days before the event, I'll send out GPS coordinates. So they get all excited. And we had potluck, we had a cornhole tournament, trail rides, classes. Just like an expo, but it was free, and it was just something to give back to our subscribers.
That's awesome, man. That's good to do. I love it when everybody does that. That's what we started out with. Yeah.
And if you attended last year, you're automatically able to come back this year. So I chose some newer channels, and on top of that, so we got some really cool people coming, right? And we got more sponsors. We're giving away tons of prizes and raffles. So
awesome. That is awesome. That that kind of stuff is always fun. It's good to get out and hang out with everybody on a tighter knit, kind of level, as opposed to the expo level, and as opposed to going out and doing events, stuff like that. It's always good to hang out with 10, 15 people, 5 to 7 people, and really get to know the people that are talking to you, and come to watch your channel and do that. That's always something good. We like to do that. I'm an open book, though. I talk to everybody. I'll talk to a doorknob. So,
and we'll grow it a little by little every year, as much as I want to bring a bunch of subscribers, everybody that enters, we can't, we got to keep it at a cap until it grows. But this year we're on 150 acres. So we'll have about 30 or 40 people show up, and along with some of the sponsors.
That's awesome, man. That is absolutely great that you're doing that. And I think that you're wanting to do something with the Gumbie Gathering here tonight, aren't you? Something we got.
Yeah. Well, what I was planning on doing is to give away a spot tonight. We could hold a drawing with everybody in this room right here, if they're interested. If they are, they can just type in hashtag Overland 870, and then that they'll be interested in it, and we can hold a drawing just before we sign off, and they'll be able to join us at the Gumbie Gathering.
Sweet, guys. So, like, if you guys are interested in going to this, and that's a pretty secretive little thing you're getting to go to right there. It's not just like everybody's just getting thrown out there. If you want to attempt to go to that, throw it in there, and then at the end of the show, we'll go through and we'll have Stefan, which is the guy that just posted the first thing on there, who just posted it. We'll have Stefan do a random spinner on his little deal. We'll bring Stefan into the studio, and we'll have him do the random giveaway if you guys want to do that.
Yeah, it's in Dixon, Missouri, and it'll be November 7th and 8th, so the Friday and Saturday. And you're able to come as early as Thursday to check in and leave as late as Monday for those that don't have to go to work. But November 7 and 8, Dixon, Missouri. And it's hosted by Old Men on the Ridge. That's in here. So thank you, Bob.
Yeah, it is. It does happen to be the same dates as Whiskey and Waypoints, which is our event, but that's cool. That's completely fine. If you guys want to go to the Gumbie Gathering, this is a big deal, guys. This is a cool deal to get to go to. So if you guys want to do that, put it in there and go for it. Give it a shot, man. I mean, Ben's a great guy, and everybody that he hangs out with are cool people too. So
yeah, we got
Greg says, Stefan,
YouTube channels. Some of the channels that are coming is Uphill Outdoors. He's in here. Family Man Camping Adventures. We've got Jason Fletcher from All Things Overland. We also have Tony Crest from Bats Off Road.
Tony.
And, Caleb Baker is checking his schedule right now. We've got the Adventure Crusader coming in from Florida. We got Black Truck Adventures from Texas. Brian Waters Outdoors channel from Texas. God, I can't remember who. Arky Outdoors. We got Joe Nichols coming.
Oh, Joe's going. Cool. Yeah.
Yep. He's going to be giving some coffee and our Mamu's breakfast in the morning. So each of them are bringing a subscriber, and the subscribers will team up with them for the cornhole tournament and the special camp gear competition.
Don't let Tony in the cornhole tournament because he's a ringer. Don't let him in there. First of all, his arms are half the length of the field you're playing on. and then he's out searching for somebody right now. He's like, I'm winning this. I can already hear it in his head right now.
Yeah. But, we got some really good prizes. Last year, we gave an e-bike away to a 10-year-old boy from Family Man Camping, his son. We gave him an e-bike. But this year, we've got T-Mat that's on with us. We're giving a whole T-Mat system. They're going to give a gift certificate for whatever vehicle you have. Seasucker donated a couple of camp kitchens. We got Blackbeard fire starters, roller cam. Eric and Roman got a whole bunch of roller cam stuff that they're sending. Every subscriber is going to have a little roller cam gift, and tailgater tire, Mamus, Devos.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Moonshade fabrication.
You just mail me my subscriber kit after you mail it to me.
Yeah, I was just fixing to say, Brad, it don't look like I'm going to make it to the Whiskey and Waypoints.
You are on the board of directors. You have to attend.
Well, next year we'll coordinate a little bit better. I waited to the end of – we usually have it in October, but there was Rendezvous in New York and there was Big Iron. So, we moved it to November. And then some of the folks that were supposed to come going to SEMA, so it's the same weekend as
I know. That's we were discussing that the other day because we had a meeting about Whiskey and Waypoints, and we were talking about that. And I'm like, Ben's thing is the same day. So there's several people that's got stuff going on at the same time because we put it out a long time ago, and so it was like, man, I said, November used to be pretty bare. Everybody didn't do a whole lot of stuff in November, and now it's got packed. I guess we got tired of sweating, so every time we went somewhere. So
but, we'll coordinate. Oh, we got.
Oh yeah, man! It's like it's just like you said you talking about roller cam giving stuff away. Roller cam is like I saw them 2 years ago at the Moore Expo and met the roller cam guys, and I knew right then they were onto something. And now roller cam's in everybody's bag. Like it's in, and we're not sponsored by roller cam, but we own them. I mean, yeah,
they're great. They're great tie downs, man. They're the best tie downs I've ever used. So
yeah, I just bought a 6-pack of them at Overland of America.
Yeah,
for my
those rope rollers. Those rope rollers for parts and stuff are awesome.
Yeah, I got to do something real quick. I got to find out where this is at because I got to do this. I got to do this for Craig. So Craig, while you're in here, Craig. Yeah, so you till Valhalla Overland. That's my buddy Craig. I'm gonna do this because I've been waiting.
Buddy is a stretch.
Yeah, watch. So I gotta get this out here. I'm gonna put the very first sticker on my new mix that I got. If I can get this thing open, but
it looks like a baby holding a bottle with you holding that.
That's horrible, dude. Why you gotta be like that to me? So Craig gets to be the very first because he's always making fun of me because I don't have his patch in my Jeep on the top of it. It's sitting on my TV stand. So Craig, look.
And he put it on there crooked.
No, it's straight.
You bought that at the expo, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I think you put ice on one end and soda on the other or something like that.
No, there's no soda in this one. Mine's stuck on shot.
So you said you got a new rooftop tent. What'd you end up going with?
Well, I've had it on Sarge. It's the Inspired Overland. They sent, we teamed up about a year ago, and then I've got the camper. So, I was sleeping more in the camper, but it's the Inspired Overland carbon fiber. It's like 86 pounds.
Okay. All right. We got to talk. I've been looking at those. Is it the one with the clear top?
No, this is a carbon fiber top. It's black.
Well, they come out with a carbon one now, and the whole top is clear, and you can take the inner lining out, and it's the night sky or something, whatever they call it.
Stargazer. It's called the Stargazer.
Stargazer. Man,
and they just released a new one that could accommodate somebody like 4 top straight up. Opens like a clamshell, or but it popped straight up. It had it at Mountain West. But
so how do you 84 pounds? That is
Crazy.
man.
yeah,
That's
84 pounds.
crazy.
But you want a good mattress in there, because it's so light, and they, if you don't have a good mattress, you'll feel the crossbars. But they sent one of their proprietary mattress with it, and then I've got I'll put the X bed in there, and then I got to carry 100-pound German Shepherd up in there.
Yeah, I've got that GFC, and the mattress that come in it is not where it's at. I had to get a good mattress. It was their lower end mattress. It wasn't the high end mattress. It comes with the new GFC Pros, but that V2 mattress was hot garbage. I ain't gonna lie, that thing was
Hot garbage.
Man, I'm a big boy. I'm sorry. And everything, my whole body was pushing through that mattress. Oh, it hurt. I slept in it one night, and I'm like, this is not going to work.
I have 300 Lost Horizon mattresses, and 299 of them have holes in them.
So I'm gonna rough it now. I'm in a rooftop tent, not in a camper. So I'm roughing it at East.
No.
Hopefully it don't rain, because last year was a mud fest.
Oh gosh, dude! You talking a while ago about having to carry a 100-pound German Shepherd up in the tent with you to get up there? That my wife has to carry a 200-pound guy drunk up into the tent, and we go someplace.
It's pretty bad when your German Shepherd weighs more than the tent.
Oh yeah, but we were just talking. A couple of us were just talking about, and Dan brought that up about that tent, and you were talking about it. It's like I'm fixing to get rid of my tent. I'm switching tents. And that's what I was looking at, was going with either that or the FSR. I was going with one of those two tents, go to a lightweight style tent. So I haven't. I'm going to check it out next time I see it, because I didn't get a chance to look at it. So I want to check it out and see.
I'll be in there. But I think after the new year, we're going to go do a completely different setup. I'm working with some.
What happened, Dan?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at these tents.
He was like, "Woo!" I didn't know what happened. You whistled so loud you froze Ben.
Sorry, Ben.
Dan's over there checking out that rooftop tent.
I don't know what I thought he was still on the hippie page. I didn't know what he was doing.
No, he's got that smile. He's looking at that carbon fiber tent.
Yeah, the night sky or whatever, stargazer. What
Stargazer.
Yeah. That thing.
As long as Benji don't get one, then you can see Benji in his tent.
No, you don't want to see Benji in his tent.
We don't want that.
Nobody wants to see Benji in his tent.
But it's a good tent. It's pretty thin and it's light, so you don't have that top heavy on your,
Yeah. Yeah, I thought my GFC was light, but it ain't no 84 pounds. It's like 105.
I carry 84 pounds of food with me when I go camping. So my
power stations weigh almost.
Corporate just chimed in.
Ain't nobody worried about corporate. What's she saying? I've got the screen minimized.
She said that your cup is currently vacationing in Colorado.
Oh, it is. That doggone Chris Rexwinkle. He's got it out there. It's been to more cool places than I have.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if you don't know about that, Ben, I stole Dan's cup a long time ago. He's got this. What is it? It's a Dometic cup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Dometic
cup.
You got it from Robbie and Chris.
No, I got it from
Jordan.
Our guy,
Jordan.
Yeah, I got it from Jordan, and then I put an Overland of America sticker on it because it matched. It was the same color. And Big Rock 10, there he goes with that garbage. And then Big Rock stuck his sticker on the bottom of it, so every time you take a drink, it shows Big Rock.
And so I stole it. Actually, Dan left it with me. And
I did forget
it. He forgot it. And he left it with me. And of course, in my infinite wisdom, I thought, hey, it'd be great to let everybody else hold Dan's cup except for Dan. So I kept it hostage. And so we started passing it around to everybody. So it has its own little life now. It lives on its own. It's going around traveling the world. And Dan doesn't get to see it anymore. So I see
it on Facebook. It's like a kid. Once it grows up and leaves the nest, you don't ever see them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I think Darren just asked me a question about how much power I'm running in my off-grid setup. I don't know if he meant that for me at the homestead. Darren Parker.
Yeah, what do you think, Darren? Tell us, type it up, buddy. Darren's also one of our board of directors members. He's probably not listening now.
So,
yes. How much? His answer was yes.
I've got that we're building is going to handle 15.
I'm still listening. He can hear us. He just can't see us.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
This cabin has more kilowatts than my house, my 6-bedroom house I had. So, we went big. So
Dan is putting pictures of tents up. Now you've you've already got him started looking at tents.
Yeah, look at that, man. That could you imagine? Brad wouldn't understand. He's not a content creator, but in a rainstorm or whatever, or snowstorm, you're laying in there. The shots you could get from your tent, with the rain or snow hitting that clear, that would be a good shot, man.
Yeah, could you see like everybody that being the new thing, and the next thing, 6 o'clock in the morning, you got Corey or one of you guys drone shotting over everybody's tents like that? Yeah. No, bro. No.
That's why I've got to get a different bathroom because mine don't have a top on it. I appreciate you giving it to me, Brad. That's great. But we got too many drone people. And
you can zip it up.
Yeah, you can zip that
there's a flap you can zip up. So,
but there's a lot of guys in here that like to indulge in some alcohol and be up there passed out with their butt out. Craig.
Yeah, Pete was saying, did you say 15,000, Ben?
Yeah. This system right here, it's 51.2 volts, so it's 48 volt. One of those is equal to 4, and I've got 3 of those there. So,
wow.
We're talking close to 15K.
That's
power.
That's
I'm not going to use all of that, but I mean, I might want to, cook a pizza or microwave, or I've got the TV in the back, so I don't know.
I don't think you're going to pull that down very fast. You got plenty of power.
Yeah, but
that's a lot.
If it wasn't for lead time, so.
How many solar panels are you going to try to pop on the top up there?
Well, I'm going to put it in the yard. I'm going to start off with either 6 or 8.
Okay. Well, that'll be good.
Yeah, because this right here, that 48 volt, 5,000 watt inverter solar charger combo, you gotta power it up. So it needs quite a bit of solar for that thing to work. And like I said, you can parallel it, and it's also split phase. So, I mean, I guess I could power up the whole forest. Hey, always good to have more power than anything else,
Yeah, good to have way more than you need for sure.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at there's.
I mean, it's not your normal. It's not normal.
We lost it again.
No, it's just video froze. He's still got audio. We just can't hear him yet. More power is always better, Darren. It's always better to have more power.
The times it freezes are just very unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm screenshotting. Every time you froze, I've been screenshotting everything because there's like 3 of them. You're like this.
It's the owls that are flying past the trees.
They're blocking it.
Yeah, Corey said more power the better. Yeah.
Yes, it is true. I've got 300 amp hours in my Gladiator.
Yeah,
so
that's plenty.
That's what I got in the back of mine, and a 3,000 watt inverter. So I got a metric ton of power in mine.
I just got that 100 that 100 watt with that 60 amp charger. It takes like 45 minutes to charge that battery.
Oh, I know that charger, that Renogy that I've got, it charges at 960 watts, the same one you got, and that thing will cook mine. Hey, there's Tim. So, hey, I want to shout this out real fast again in case you guys somebody came in late and missed this. Ben has decided to give away a ticket to the Gumbie gathering. So if you are just now getting into the chat and everything, and you think you'd like to attend this, which is a stellar thing to go do, just put hashtag Overland870 in the comments and tag that so that we can add you to the random name list. It is the same weekend as Whiskey and Waypoints, but that's completely fine. Just, guys, if you want to throw your name in there for that, just go ahead and do it. It's cool, man. It's a great experience.
7 and 8.
Yeah, hanging out with Ben is much better than hanging out with Brad, I promise.
Come on, man. Me and you like this.
No, we're like this.
We are like this. Look, I was totally expecting you to come with me next year to go to the Pacific Northwest and do the Goonies trip. I'm totally expecting you and Craig to go. So,
right,
hey, don't forget the
call. I'll have a Jeep next year.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I didn't want to come back, and the hottest I've been all summer was 72 degrees.
Yeah.
Man,
we have been, Gina and I, we every year we try to do one trip that we get to go, that we wanted to go do and we haven't got to go do yet. So next year we're doing that 4-day trip to the Pacific Northwest. Going to stay up there near Astoria and going to do all up through there because I like the Goonies movie. I really love the movie. So I'm going up there to see the whole thing, and I kind of want some guys to go with me. We'll just see what happens, but it's going to be a pretty long trip. But,
yeah, I tell you, I mean, there is so much BLM and national forests out there. I mean, if you can't find a place to camp, you need to give up overlanding. There is so much places. I mean, it's amazing. I didn't want to come back. I had to come back because of they were delivering this cabin, but I would have still been up there.
It's beautiful, man. All the videos that I've seen out there, I watched everybody's stuff because I fixate on things. So I got to watching videos. I got to watch everybody's content they put out there and stuff. And I'm like, man, I really want to go out there. And then I got off on some other tangents and watched some people that are not in the same genre of stuff that we do and are just out sightseeing and stuff. And even just the Brando tourist stuff is like really cool out there.
Yeah.
Whoa, damn, lit up like a Christmas tree. But I'm really super, super excited about getting to go out there next year. That's going to be our big trip. Maybe I won't get sick and have to come back early like I did in Colorado. So
enjoy yourself and just take your time because it is amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get with you and get some of those spots. I know you found some good spots out there too.
But, yeah, they're on they're on the channel on the videos. I post them on the videos. Yep. So anybody that wants to, especially the one that I was on this cliff and it was a drop off 2,000 feet on each side. That was amazing. But,
man, I absolutely love that stuff, man. It is so awesome. But a couple of things I want to ask you about too. I kind of got to talking. We got to laughing and cutting up. So I know you got the new tent for Sarge. What else have you landed on Sarge new wise? What have you added to that?
I'm sorry, you broke up.
I said aside from the tent that you got for Sarge, I said what else have you got added new? You added some new stuff.
I did add a hood solar panel on the hood the other day by Lensun. Yep. I haven't tested it out yet. I'm going to be testing it when I'm driving out to Expo East, but it's a 90 watt or 100 watt solar panel that
I did see the video of him putting that on there. That's actually going to be pretty cool. It would probably burn up on the hood of the Black Gladiator in about 10 minutes in Arkansas.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
So I'm going to be running it driving out to Virginia. It's 90 watt, but I'll just plug it into the power station. I got a DC to DC charger, but when you park, you just plug in the fridge to it.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. I'm going to send this. Excuse me. I'm going to send this over to Stefan real fast. Stefan's in the chat, so we're going to wait about another another 5 minutes because we're just about to hit our hour mark. So we're about 5-10 minutes. And yeah, man, I'm telling you what, man. Look, it's always good to be on here having a good time, laughing and cutting up because it just makes the time fly. And it's good to have you on here. I've been wanting to have you on here for quite a while. So I'm glad that we got the chance to get on here and just hang out and kind of chit chat a little bit because you know, Dan has talked the entire time and we have not had a chance to talk to each other.
Well, most of the time I see everybody in passing, like at the Overland of America, and I saw Dan just whipping by in golf carts and going by and,
he's working hard, man. He's always doing something where he's out someplace. We were in Colorado, and Craig Puckett and I, we were all out there, my wife and, and Leanne, we were all out there, and we drove through Silverton, or was it Ouray? I can't remember where we drove. Ouray. We drove through Ouray, and they were having a big festival. And I thought I saw your rig out there, and I was like, "There's Ben. He's here. We got to go track him down." And I don't think it was you. I think that was when we were trying to find 10 place to camp, and then we ended up dumping the back of our trailer out, going down the road, blew it out. It was insane.
It's pretty cool because I run into subscribers. I mean, I ran into them all over. I mean, on the West Coast and Texas, and it's just I'd be getting like, hey, I just saw you in Jackson Hole. I was eating breakfast and you drove by, and I was like, it's just pretty cool. Or the park rangers knew me in Paladuro Camp. Oh, let me tell you what happened in Paladuro real quick. I put my cell phone on my truck. And I drove off with my cell phone on it. And I guess when it fell, it activated a crash detection. So it sent out messages to all my family members and friends that I was involved in a crash. And the park rangers was hunting me down because their police dispatch called them. And every time they passed me, I thought they were waving because they were a subscriber. So I would wave back and keep on going. They would be flashing their lights. And I'd be like, hey, how's it going? And I kept on going. But those crash detection stuff works. But 2 of the park rangers were subscribers to the channel when I checked in. So it was cool to meet people along the way.
I thought that happened to me once too. I thought these police officers were just going to give me an escort somewhere, but that wasn't the case. It usually happens in the front of the vehicle, not behind the vehicle. So yeah.
I've got an escort. Uphill Outdoors and Family Man Camping Adventures. If you don't win a spot on here tonight, if you go to their channel, they're going to make a drawing tomorrow too, because they're Uphill Outdoors and Family Man Camping Adventures. They're going to hold their drawing tomorrow, so that's another 2 chances. And the Adventure Crusader.
Oh man, awesome, cool. I might be sick tonight at Whiskey and Waypoints. I don't know.
So Uphill Outdoors and the Adventure Crusader. If you guys don't get that spot here in this tonight, go to their YouTube channel and enter that way, and they're going to be holding their drawings tomorrow.
I'm pre-booking my spot for next year.
Oh, you got come on out.
All right. Well, I sent Stephen a link in Facebook Messenger, so he's fixing to hop on. He's getting it done.
Craig Puckett wrote, what are the dates? So it's November 7th and 8th in Dixon, Missouri.
Yeah. Same dates as Whiskey and Waypoints. But it's cool. That's completely cool.
We'll coordinate better next year.
Oh yeah, man. It's like I said, November. You're going to be at Rito too, aren't you? You're going to be running in those.
I am. I don't know yet. What? Yeah, it all depends. I got to get this cabin insulated because it's starting to get cold in the morning.
I thought you were shaking a while ago. I was like, it's getting a little chilly in there. It's chilly in mine too.
So I got to get it insulated, and I got to get it before the cold sets in. So,
well, I'm tell you what now. So, if you're back over in Arkansas in the wintertime, if you happen to be over here, just hit me up. You got my phone number. I got a spare bedroom. We're dog friendly. Just come chill out with us one weekend if you get over here. If you need to crash and stay.
Okay.
Hey, Brad, send Stefan a link to get in the thing.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
You're 2 messages behind.
Craig wrote, "Can I get a refund for W&W?" And I mentioned Daryl,
man.
Adventure Crusader. So
Well, yeah. Well, I hope you make it too, Rito. I hope you do. We're planning on being there this year, and we're going to be there and hang out. We didn't do a booth this year. We talked about doing a booth. I don't think we're going to. I think we're just going to wad up in a big circle and cause a huge disturbance, more than likely.
Yeah, most likely I won't be at Rendezvous either. I planned on going, but I might be in Wyoming instead. So.
Well, after Rendezvous, because I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but Rigs and Trails. So I'll be at Rigs and Trails. We're going to go take care of that with Corey, and that's where I'm hosting my Cutthroat Kitchen contest. In case you guys haven't heard about this that are in here, so we're doing a different kind of cook-off contest at Rigs and Trails. So the people that enter into the Cutthroat cook-off, you cannot bring a pan, you cannot bring any utensils, you cannot bring any food, you cannot bring anything with you. Only thing you can bring is these two hands, and whatever you want to fix, you have to scavenge from another camp. Somebody has to give it to you. You cannot get something from somebody that came with you. That has to be somebody that you do not know. So,
I'm just saying, I can be bought, and I usually have a tomahawk on me. It's an easy W. I'm just saying.
You can get a tomahawk from Dan's camp. But yeah, so anybody we got a really good prize to give away for this, because I kind of want to start carrying this around to a couple events. Some of us talked about it and we thought it was a pretty good idea, but to get all the community kind of talking and everybody talking to everybody else. But you don't get a stove. You have to get a stove, you have to get your pans, all your seasoning, whatever you're cooking. You can't even bring food. All you get is this. And then
that's going to be a problem for the rest of their weekend, huh?
What's that?
That's going to be a problem for the rest of their weekend.
Why is that?
Because you can't bring food.
Well, you can't use your own food. You can't bring your own food to the contest. You can bring food to eat. You don't get to come and you don't get to graze on the grass and stuff. I mean, you can bring your own. But when we do the contest, you have to I feel like I'll be cooking mud pies. Stephen was going to hop in here, but apparently his laptop is frozen. He should have took it out of the refrigerator, but he did not take it out in time. But let's see. Yeah, his laptop is frozen. We might just have to rock, paper, scissors for this.
Can you FaceTime him?
Huh?
Can you FaceTime him?
He may be one of those guys with one of those Android phones that has one of them weird things, one of them weird Android phones. Step 3 minutes.
Says I can FaceTime him.
You better make it. He's like, oh, you're gonna get him?
Stefan is unavailable.
You probably just refroze his laptop. No. He's like, no.
Yes. Everybody call Stefan right now.
Everybody, I'm gonna put Stefan Moores from More Adventure. I'm gonna put his phone number down here in the chat. Everybody just start sending him text messages randomly.
Text bomb.
Make sure you leave it in every bathroom in between here and the West Coast.
I've got to stop doing it. I got Michael Pruitt in trouble with that. I got David Cartwright in trouble with that. Me pretending to be them at their booths and stuff like that. That did not work out well.
Oh man, I don't know if any of y'all follow the Fat Electrician. Ben, do you watch him? Fat Electrician.
Is that the guy that? I don't know if that's him or not. It's, I don't know if I do or not. I've got to look at my. I don't think so.
Okay, he's on the Unsubscribed podcast, and he's got the Fat Files and everything like that. Big YouTuber. Anyway, he was on there talking the other day about some stuff they'd done to their buddies while they were out in the field because he was in the Army. Oh my gosh, what they done to one of their guys was just ruthless. Oh man, y'all get a chance to go watch it. That was
you guys are ruthless. I mean, I'm not even gonna say what Corey did to me. I drove all the way home from Overland of America with an attachment on my truck that I had no idea that was there until I got home.
One of their NCOs was a pretty boy and bowed up, gym rat, great big, just a pretty boy. And right before they deployed, he cut his phone off and was, getting formation ready for the whole for the whole workup. It was like a 4-week workup, and they put his phone number on a gay website searching for, singles with his photos, and they requested for them to send pictures back. And dude, when he cut his phone on after 4 weeks, it exploded. Just picture after picture after picture. Like, that is wow.
Yeah.
Something we should definitely do to Brad.
Looks like we're gonna have to randomly do it out of the photograph. So,
all right, let's do it this way. Ben, you pick a number between 1 and 50, and everybody throw a number in the chat. Whoever gets the closest.
Okay.
Well,
you want to do it that way?
Give me 1 second because they're doing it. But yeah, we can do that.
Do you want me to come up with a random number between 1 and 50? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hang on to it.
And everybody in chat.
Stephen just made it in. Hang on, Stephen just made it in.
All right, there he goes.
All right, there he is. He had to go take a shower.
No, my computer froze up. I told y'all that, but y'all have zero patience like a bunch of women. And then you start FaceTiming me while I'm trying to fix the list that my computer deleted. So I had nothing going on except my phone was doing 900 things. So thanks for having friends like y'all. I love you.
Hey, we love you. We love you. Know that.
Hey, there's one of those Devoses right there.
Yeah. It got dark over there.
I know my generator just ran out of fuel.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. All right. So
That's
let
all
me.
Right. I've got plenty of light.
All right. So
lots of power.
They were saying that Stephen was playing with a Pruitt knife. That's why.
And he froze.
Yeah. No, Can y'all still see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, so you can't see the wheel?
I got it up there.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right. It was just a delay in it. Okay, so we're going to shuffle it 3 times. We only got but like 5 names.
You got. Hang on a second. Oh, there should have been more in there. Hang on a second. Hang on.
There wasn't.
That was
I done did the list 3 times.
Okay. All right. What's this 90s beat stuff? 99 beats for the Heat.
I don't know. It's an ad on this randomwheelofnames.com. All right. So this is all the names that we had that were eligible. And
and they could also go to Uphill Outdoors, Family Man Camping Adventures, and the Adventure Crusader, and they could also enter that way because they're going to make a selection tomorrow.
Sweet. Awesome.
Okay, awesome. Well, we're going to spin this for this podcast then.
Spin it then. Spin it to win it.
Here we go.
Oh, looks like Walt has
Walt
won
is
this.
the winner. Walt is the winner.
Look, see, you didn't read Dirt Road Discovery. See, Seth was on there and you missed him. Seth, go over to the other one. Gives you a chance to win it. Yay, Walt, congratulations.
It's hard to find good help.
So
good thing he did the list 3 times.
Yeah, so all he has to do is email me at sempergumbie731@gmail, and we'll get them on the list.
Is Walt still in here? There he is. There he is. Okay.
Oh, I guess I can't spell congratulations. Walt, you just get the verbal congratulations from me. Have a good time.
Walt,
have a great time going to that.
So email me at sempergumbie731. And I'll get you the info and I'll get your contact. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Well, hey, Ben, thanks for being on here.
Oh, man, it was
really
a pleasure.
I appreciate you coming on here and hanging out with us and talking and enjoying the wildness. We always go off the rails sometimes. It just happens.
It was a fast hour, man.
I'm telling you, man, we like to chat it up. We haven't got to the 2-hour show yet, but I mean, it's always good when you have a great guest on here talking, and you got good stuff to talk about.
So if you guys are going to be at East Overland Expo East, come see me at the Devos booth, and come say hello. Grab you a decal and all that stuff. So I've got
to get another Semper Gumbie sticker. I got to get another one. It's on my little small one. I got to add to my big new mix over here. So party mixer. All right, man. Ben, thanks for being on here. I appreciate it. Everybody, thanks for tuning into the show. Check out everything that's going on. We got Rito coming up. We got Whiskey and Waypoints announcements coming out tomorrow. We got some other stuff going on with that. If you're not following Ben's channel, get over there and follow it right now. You know, if you're not following the Crown Brotherhood, this other guy over here, wherever my finger works, go get on Dan's channel, follow him. Great content. Follow the podcast. If you're not following it, hang out with us. I have no content other than this because I'm a horrible YouTube person. But anyway, guys, thank you for showing up tonight, and I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, we'll see you guys on the trails.
See ya.
Deuces.
Later.